people, I am still on the road. I am leaving Cincinnati as I speak. Well, I'm in Kentucky already, crossed the bridge. On my way to the Lexington, Kentucky area to help Brandon with his PCV system. We'll probably stop at a junkyard or two. Depending on the late hour, I will may even go back through Louisville, Kentucky today. I will end my day back in Cincinnati, Ohio. The lady in Louisville, Kentucky really needs help. She's kind of emotionally locked up, financially drained, and I'm trying to help her get her car safe to drive. Has a bad wheel bearing, timing belt 7 years overdue. She put 2 tires on the car, began to destroy the all-wheel drive system. Long list of stuff there. I do have to go back there and help her with that car the next day or so, get that car straightened out. I'm also going to pull a transmission from a vehicle. If anybody wants to connect or something, give me a buzz. During my last live feed, unfortunately, there was some comments that I was not able to deal with live. Guys, if you don't have nothing good to say, it's ugly saying bad stuff. Judging, one of the worst things we can do. You know, judging somebody by what you see is about as bad as beating your in the back of the head where nobody can see it and kicking her in her body at night. Then when you do it publicly on an open forum, oh my God, it's like beating your wife in public, giving her body blows so that the bruises don't show. All because you see a beautiful, lovely woman in the grocery store give you a little smile. Don't mean that she has a horrible husband, doesn't have a horrible husband beating her at night. Come on, man. You know? Heck, I don't know about Jordache shoes and members-only jackets, but golly, it's ugly. Man, your life could change in an instant. One doctor's diagnosis can change your life dramatically. One day you can go from the happiest person on earth to the person that thinks it's all over. So hey, if you ain't got nothing good to say while I'm live, man, don't say it at all, or I can just mute you forever. So, you know, take your pick, but let's back off of that stuff. You know, man, that guy has purchased parts, was there helping with the work, but there were several comments about what somebody thought of him. So anyway, let me get off of that. And, man, we have got to document your mechanical maintenance when you can. Document that stuff so that somebody not replacing parts they don't need to replace, so that people know, hey, the timing belt was done 6 years ago or 12 years ago. Document it somewhere where somebody can find it. And by all means, if you blow an engine or a transmission and that car is on its way to the crusher, get you a magic marker and write that on the windshield or on the dash or something. People are pulling bad transmissions and stuff from the junkyard and unfortunately putting them in their car. They're going from one bad transmission to another. So hey, help us out. But hey, I'm going to be doing a PCV system on the NA probably today. I'm going to call this lady in Louisville, found out if she was able to get a cam seal. She has a rear cam seal leaking at the distributor so bad, you can see that stuff dripping on the ground while the car's running. Some mechanic pulled the distributor off and said, hey, looks like you got an oil leak. Didn't do nothing about it. Good Lord. Try to use good seals that'll last 20 years. If not, hey, a 2-year seal will hold it better than no seal. So do what you can on that stuff. And I hope to pull a transmission for somebody today in the Chicago area. And I'm probably edit that live stream video from that V70R, get that posted. I got my daughter's car up and running. The head is no longer leaking coolant out of the reservoir when you remove the cap slowly when the engine's warm. But I need to change the oil on that, do an inner boot. That did an oil sample this morning for my car because I have 398,800 miles on my car right now. And I'm going to send my oil sample in, see if my sample comes back any better after doing that air filter swap. I was running a K&N filter, possible dirt was getting past it. I'm running a paper filter now. I also replaced the turbo, started doing stress mods, so we'll see how that fared with the engine. I'm gonna send that sludgy oil from my daughter's car, from that misfire, see how that oil turns out, and report that stuff back to you probably within a week. So, appreciate you tuning in. Oh yeah, somebody made a mention about my sponsors. Let me read you guys a brief list of some of my sponsors, and these are the ones that are sponsoring me right now. Adrian, Ariel, Andrew, Anthony, Carmen, Charles, another Charles, Craig, David, Denzel, Eric, Fernando, Frank, George, Greg, Harrison, Hash, James, Jason, Jay, John, Karen, and Lila. Hey, as you notice, none of those are corporate sponsors. I do not have a company sponsoring me. You know, I kind of like it that way because I can tell you guys what I like. I can tell you guys what I don't like. I ain't got my hands in nobody's pocket. Nobody got their hands in my pocket. My sponsors are people like you watching my videos every day. I had an offer from FCP. Hey, Robert, why don't we trade some material, some product parts for you giving us a shout out? Well, you know, I always appreciate FCP and have told people to get parts from them for years. Ordered thousands and thousands of dollars worth of parts. So I said, well, you're gonna help me out. This is what I'm gonna do next, probably in the next week or two. $2,000 part order. They wanted to give me a water pump, $45 value. I'm ordering $2,000 and you want to shout out for me for $45? Come on, man. My military discount, and I had a discount code at that time that gave me $167 off. So why would I accept a $45 discount when I got a $170 coupon? So I opened up my order form, went to enter that coupon code. They took my coupon code. So I could have a $45 water pump or nothing. I took nothing. I mean, I'm encouraging people to shop from Volvo vendors all the time. You ain't got to give me $45 off a $2,000 order to get me to do that. You got good service. You got OEM parts. You got your stuff in stock. I'm going to tell people that anyway. I am not being sponsored by them. Had another company out west. Hey, Robert, let's collaborate. You're doing a good service to the Volvo community. You've been ordering parts from us for 18 years. Why don't we do this? Why don't you slide us a couple of your homemade videos? Because we got a lot of homemade customers. And we will compensate you some kind of way for your videos. Okay. I'm getting a little bit of change from, what's that thing called? Little bit of change from YouTube for my videos. I'm not going to give you my best video to compete against myself, and you're not committing to do nothing. So I sent them 2 videos. They posted the videos. Never would sign any kind of contract, agreement, confirmation, nothing. They are still using those 2 videos on their website, but I ain't got nothing. They are not sponsoring me. Now, Swedish Car Parts. Those guys are committed to the brand. They are enthusiasts. Man, they got about 9 cars on their facility right now. They have done good by me, but they're not sponsoring me. Hey, every month I go through my budget. I look at my sponsors on Patreon, on PayPal. I thank God for those people. I pray for them that they're blessed as they bless me. But Swedish Car Parts is not any kind of contractual agreement on any kind of sponsorship. They have been a blessing to me. They are offering great prices on some of their products. They are committed to manufacturing parts for our Volvo vehicles. Do I appreciate them? Absolutely. I love those guys. Love what they do, love their commitment. They're trying to step up the game. And every time I go there, I learn of more great parts that they have for our cars. And I encourage everybody, hey, when you buy parts from companies that support your brand. You keep running down to the local Joe's auto parts store, and those guys that are committed to supporting your brand, they're not going to be able. They can't afford to continue to stock parts that we not buying because we're running down the street buying them. Buy parts from people that's going to support your brand 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Hey, I would love to be driving this wagon 20 years from now, but if I don't support the company that support my brand, this car will unfortunately be disabled from lack of parts. Once you can't get parts for your old car, it's over. Just move on. Get something newer. But hey, as long as you can get parts for it, timing belts, idler rollers, wheel bearings, parking brake parts, seat covers, buy from the companies that are kind enough to bring that stuff to you. So, another shout out again for those that are committed. I kind of appreciate, everybody would like to know that their budget's being met. So, I'm not saying that I will never accept a sponsor, but I do like the position that, hey, nobody sponsors me. I don't have to give a falsehood about some service or some part that I'm getting from a particular company. When I get a part, I put it on. If it works great, hey, it works great. Hey, Robert, you've had that part on for 5 years. How is it? Working great. If it's a hunk of junk part, I will say, man, I had to pull that part off of my car in 4 months. I'm never going to do that again. And I appreciate the ability to tell you that. So, I again, want to thank those that are helping me. Thanks those that are providing services for our vehicles. Swedish Car Parts, FCP, IPD, eEuro, and all the other people committed to supporting our brand. Thank you very much, sincerely. And I hope you'll continue to get profitable sales from all that are saving money fixing their own cars. And I look forward to continuing to help people that are struggling with fixing their cars, regardless if they live in Pleasant Valley, Pleasant Verdes, the Hamptons, or in the trailer park that barely missed that tornado. I'm glad to be able and feel blessed to be able to come lend you a hand if you need a hand. So, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys continue watching, and I pray that you have a great day.